Hello and welcome back to Scale Modelling Cafe, and welcome to another rant video. I was accused last time of not being very ranty, yeah, I think most comments were quite tongue-in-cheek that it wasn't very ranty, I actually put forward my argument in a kind of structured and calm way. Let's see if I can remain calm in this one, because modelers have really got on my nerves this week. The reason I'm making this video is it's all Airfix's fault. They announced out the blue a new toolkit, a 1/48 scale Royal Navy Sea King. Obviously, some modelers went on social media and in the forums moaning that, oh, why have they done that? I don't like it. I don't like helicopters. I don't like 1/48 scale. I don't like Sea Kings. I don't like this. I don't like that. Why couldn't they have done that? Why have they done Royal Navy? Why couldn't they have done a Norwegian prototype? Because I want to do that one. And, oh, I can't make an American one out of that one. Why have they bothered? And. You get this every single time a company announce a new toolkit. All right, I get it. You are disappointed. You wanted something else. But, all right, everyone's entitled to their opinion, I suppose. But it does get on my nerves. Had it been a Spitfire, F-16, BF-109, you know, Sherman, T-34, Tiger, whatever, you know, the same people, no doubt, would go out and go, oh no, not another Spitfire. Why have we got another 109? We've got too many 109s. I'm not going to buy it because, moan. It's just so tedious that it happens every single time. I just wish they just wouldn't. Airfix are a company. They've got a market research department, or, you know, that department might just be one person. I don't know how they do it. But they know the market better than you, mate. And they obviously know that they crunch the numbers. They look at the similar sorts of things that they've done in the past and how much they've sold. And they figured that they can make a profit, because after all, it's a business. I think it's a really cool choice, actually. I've done my own reaction video to it. But, you know, it's really cool that there's 4 schemes there, and they're all quite different. The original dark blue one, an all-over medium sea grey one, a search and rescue cab, medium sea grey with red nose tail, you know, classic Navy SAR cab, and a civilian one from Heliops down at Portland. And it's really cool that it's all the same airframe. Some people have gone, oh, I wish they would have done the yellow RAF search and rescue. Oh, I'm sure that will come out in due course. You know, some people go, oh, I wish they could have done the jungle one. They did it 1/72 one. Why haven't they done it this one first? Modelers, for goodness sake. All right. Maybe there's going to be one coming. Maybe there isn't. But if there isn't, you can bet that there'll be an aftermarket company coming in. Obviously, some people were moaning about the price. Oh, 55 quid. I'm not paying 55 quid for it. Well, it's quite simple. If you don't want to pay that much money for something, then don't buy it. We're back to the Qatari Spitfire again. People moaning that it's about 90 quid, and oh, for 90 quid, I want an engine. Well, you haven't got an engine with it. Oh, well, you can get a Revell one for 25, 30 quid. Well, buy the Revell one then. No one's forcing you to buy it, but the Revell one is maybe a third or a quarter as good as the Qatari Spitfire, from what I've seen in the box, in the detail and the attention to detail there. you pays your money, you takes your choice. Oh, well, the Tamiya, when the Tamiya Spitfire came out, it was about the same price and you got an engine. Well, Tamiya are a huge company, like a massive global company. So they've got economies of scale. They're going to sell way more 1/32 scale Spitfire Mark 9s, 8s, 16s than Qatari will sell theirs. But Qatari have got to make a profit. But bottom line, if you don't want to spend that money for it, then don't. Right, this is a bit more ranty, isn't it, than the last ranty one. Right, my last point, rivets. Crikey. Right, this meme here popped up, and I think that's utterly genius. I shamelessly stole it and reposted it because I thought it was utterly genius. The discussion about the rivets on the Sea King. Yes, the Sea King has raised rivets. If Airfix did raised rivets all over it, it would look stupid. You'd also destroy those rivets when fixing all the seams. And moulding rivets, especially on a curved surface, is a nightmare. It's just a nightmare. So yes, they could have done scale raised rivets all over it, but it would be at least double, and their sales would be more than half, I reckon, because of the expense. And people certainly would be moaning. Though all those people moaning about the rivets would be moaning about the cost, and then they wouldn't buy it. It's the best compromise. Recessed rivets are the most cost-effective way to put rivets in there. They could have left all the riveting off, and then people would moan that it wouldn't have any rivets at all, because the real thing is festooned in rivets. You just can't win, you just can't win, can you, if you're a modelling manufacturer? Lots of people are always going to moan about these things, but at least they are the vocal minority. Just be grateful that there is a new tooled 1/48 scale Sea King out there. If it's not the version you want, just wait for the aftermarket to come, because no doubt there will be some conversions coming for the bagger, for the crab version, for the jungly, and no doubt at least the crab version is going to come out anyway, because that is going to be popular. And people saying, oh, well, they've done the least popular first. Look, I know I'm biased, being an ex-Royal Navy helicopter pilot, amongst other things. But I think they are the best schemes, frankly. They're the best for weathering, definitely. And the fact that you've got 4 different schemes for the same aeroplane spanning so far at least 52, 53 years, I think is utterly genius. If you don't like it, don't buy it. If you do like it, buy it. That's it. I've come to the end. I'm all ranted out, I think. That was definitely a bit more ranty than the last one, wasn't it? I still hope that's well structured. I'm sure that's going to elicit some comments. But, and I'm sure some people who have been moaning on the forums are going to moan at me on this. Fair enough. You're entitled to your opinion. And you're entitled to put that opinion where you want. And I'm entitled to get annoyed by it and do a reaction ranty video about it. There we are. I'll leave it there, because I'm going to go and have my dinner now. And then I am going to listen to some Tool, because I have been finishing this little thing, the Edward 109F in the 1/72nd, and the soundtrack to that has been Tool, who are the greatest band ever. I don't care what you say, that's just your opinion, and my facts trounce your opinion. Tongue firmly planted in cheek. Don't kick off. I'm only having a laugh. Crikey, modellers, eh? No sense of humour. There we are, I'll leave it there. See you on the next one. Cheers, bye bye.